Welcome back, YouTube. This is episode 1 of Prep Series 2025. Road to stage. I'm making this up as I go, as I'm sure you can tell. First part of the video, I'm going to give you a quick fasted physique update, currently weighing 171 pounds. So we're going to see what it's like. Lighting isn't the best, by the way, so don't give me shit. Remember to smile. So that is the current rig update. Feeling a lot more full this time around, which is good. And obviously the benefits of doing a slower diet approach and making the whole diet and prep a slightly more prolonged phase is purely down to the fact that if you are to go a bit too aggressive, like I've done in the past, you do run the risk massively of stripping muscle mass, which you've obviously, built, worked hard to actually earn that tissue. So with a slower approach, like a 25-week prep, obviously not sustainable for most people, but you can obviously slow the rate of loss down by a pound, 2 pounds, maybe even. So yeah, fullness and size, he says, as a natty, is much better than what it would be at 170 pounds normally. So fingers crossed, we're going to look better than ever. And still about 20 pounds to go. I'm still not feeling stage worthy, but that's just in my own head. And hopefully as I get leaner and posing gets a bit better, these are all things that will change and confidence will start to come. Fingers crossed. It might not, but we'll see. It's all part of the process. This is the first time I've done anything to this extreme in regards to competition, especially with bodybuilding. So I'm just taking you with me for the ride. Catch you in the next clip. Excuse the mess. So, you've just seen the update on the physique, and as I mentioned in the previous segment, this is episode 1 of Road to Stage Prep Series. So, I'm going to keep them relatively brief. I don't want to bore people too much. Maybe people want to see this kind of stuff, who knows. Anyway, it is Tuesday the 14th of January 2025, and I have 19 weeks left before I step on stage for the first time. I am currently 171 pounds, as stated in the previous video, and probably going to look to get down to around about 150-ish, 151, 152. So around about 20 pounds to take off still, and obviously plenty of time to do so. But yeah, kind of updates so far. The building phase, again, it's nothing new to me. Like, it's the only thing that's changed is the adherence levels have gone up massively in regards to like weekends and off-plan meals. Like, everything's been pretty bang on, give or take Christmas. That's pretty much about it, to be fair. And I do have a stag do next weekend, which I am groomsman for Craig's stag and Sarah and Craig's wedding, Hannah's sister. So that will be, again, and I've mentioned this to AJ, my coach, and to be fair, the reassurance that I needed, I heard, and it was that he wished earlier on in his bodybuilding career, so to speak, during early stages of prep, he wished he kind of didn't miss out on as much, because it's a big life thing as well. At the end of the day, I don't want to look back in years to come and be like, oh, why didn't I kind of go to that stag or drink on that stag and partake in the activities? So that will be happening next weekend, and I'm on track, if not ahead of where I need to be. And the reassurance was that a lot of people get maybe lean and maybe just decide to do a show 6 weeks out. And I've put in the time for this. I've put in the building phase last year, the year before. This has not been like a quick turnaround. It's been a long process, and one kind of weekend off plan. I say off plan, I'm going to still manage things as best as I can from a hydration standpoint. From a nutritional standpoint, steps, etc., expenditure, training will all be done as well. And this is something else that's changed recently, is my split has changed to a set split per week. Whereas before I was doing a 5-day kind of rotational split. So I might have mentioned it in a previous video, but my training and rest days would change every single week. And I didn't actually realize how much that was affecting my kind of routine and structure. As some of you may know, I'm a very routine kind of guy. I'm a creature of habit, as most people are, to be fair, but not having set date or not knowing, you know, well, I knew a week before, of course, but not having any structure to my weeks in regards to maybe heavier workload days, or now I'm, you know, able to get back into the gym and film content on certain days and have a bit more of a better approach to kind of my business and my clients. That has massively alleviated stress that I didn't actually know was there. And it's allowed me to actually produce much more effective sessions as well. You know, having 2 rest days back to back, you know, it's training day today after 2 rest days just gone, and my strength's going up. So it's working really well, 4 days set every single week as opposed to the 5. But yeah, update in regards to shows. They are all booked. Well, I say they're all booked. 2 of them are booked and registered for. So the UK DFBA will be the first one on the 25th of May. That is in, let me just get my notes up. I think Rugby, Heart of England it's called. So that will be the first one. The second one will be the 7th of June, which will be the WMBF Novice Championships, which will be in Greater London. And then the third one is the 29th of June, which will be the PCA Naturals, which for any of you guys that don't really follow bodybuilding, the PCA Federation is normally a, you know, assisted federation where people who take PEDs can enter, and they obviously don't get kind of drug tested or anything because everyone does it. But they have introduced last year, I believe, yeah, it was last year, a new kind of category or federation, I guess. It's the PCA Naturals. So it is a drug tested event, meaning that I can enter it and not be absolutely smoked by someone who is on gear, basically in a nutshell. So that is the 3 that are set in stone. There may be one more in the mix within that kind of period of time, which is exciting. But I don't want to speak too much about it yet because I think it depends on placing and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll speak about that closer to the time or maybe post shows. But yeah, there may be another one, and not in this country, which is exciting. So yeah, that is the update so far. That's about it. Check-ins are going down. Done most of them already. Just got a couple more to do. I'm just going to eat. I was going to tell you about my kind of calories and foods and stuff. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe later on in the video. It doesn't make any difference to you, but I think sometimes it is just nice, interesting to know what kind of calories and macros that I'm on. I used to find it interesting what people are on, and I would used to copy it. And that's why I don't always like to share too much, because what calories and macros I'm on will not be dependent or dictate what you should be on. So this is why I don't always share them, but I might do it on this video because it's interesting to see what it is now, what it will be. And this is another thing, these are going to be every 4 weeks, these prep episodes. So hopefully there's some more noticeable changes every 4 weeks as opposed to being every single week. So yeah, that's the update so far. I'm going to go and make some breakfast as I've not eaten yet, and it is 10:30. Pushing meals back slightly because foods are coming down. But yeah, that is everything so far, guys. Enjoy the video. Strap in. We're going to be training pushing arms today and doing a little bit of cardio later as well, and then obviously just a normal work day. But if you want to see anything specific within these prep episodes, please comment below and I will share as much as I can, and hopefully it'll be a very exciting, revealing series. Enjoy. Just doing some food prep for the day, which is basically chicken and my breakfast. But just something I wanted to touch on quickly. Yes, I'm still having seasoning. For now anyway, until things get extreme. But yeah, I think you need to be seasoning your chicken. If you're not, there's something wrong with you basically. So what I have, if anyone's interested, if you can see this, it's from what's that shop called? I always get Home Bargains and B&M mixed up. B&M, I believe. Salt and pepper. Chinese salt and chili pepper seasoning. It is not as good as I thought it was going to be. It's all right. I'd give it a solid 6 or 7. Again, the GOAT seasoning, in my opinion, is the Aldi All Seasoning. I also sprinkle a tiny bit of garlic granules on there as well, just to give it a little bit more flavour. and to make the meals a little bit more exciting. But the point of this little video here is obviously, of course, I prep my foods. I'm a coach and doing bodybuilding prep, so why would I not? But what I just wanted to quickly touch on, which I think is quite an important part for a lot of people's journeys, is I've just weighed out my rice. As you can see, I've got a rice cooker. It makes things a lot easier. And I'm 30 grams short of what I need. Now this is when a lot of people who are maybe on a fitness journey, so to speak, would be like, oh, fuck's sake, I've run out of rice. I'm just gonna grab a meal deal from Tesco, or I'm just gonna grab a crispy bar from the cupboard. Not to say that these things are bad, but this is, you create a little bit of inconsistency by doing this. And if this happens time and time again, you slightly slip off and you slightly go over on your calories, whatever it might be. So the point being is, I'm fortunate enough that I obviously work from home and I live 2 minutes away from Tesco, so I'm simply going to go and get some rice. But this, and I cover this on a lot of check-ins as well, for me, if I was a person who was working out of the house 9 to 5, had kids, had all this going on, the last thing that I would want is to have to be like, oh, I've got no food, what should I do? Panic, just grab whatever I can. So the best thing that you can do if you are, wanting to get into the best shape of your life, or just, get into good shape this year, or it doesn't have to be this year, it can be whenever. And I say this to all my clients, is plan and prep. Like, make sure you've got all your foods in on a Sunday or a Monday, whenever you do your food shop, because like I say, I'm lucky enough that I can just nip to the shop. Not everyone can do that. People who are, very busy throughout the day. So instead of just grabbing whatever they can to make up for, X amount of macros, have everything in the cupboards, in the garage, wherever you can store it. If you need to buy more to ensure that you don't run out, so this doesn't happen, just always make sure you've got stuff on you, or with you within the house. So just make sure your food shop is done and you are well stocked on whatever it is you need, because this is where a lot of people kind of fall off track, and it just creates a little bit of a negative cycle in regards to slip here, oh, slip there, slip here, and that essentially is what stops people from getting unreal results. So yeah, that's my little piece of advice for you during this mini series. Daily sups going down again. Do you want to see my stack of supplements that I take per day? Maybe on the next episode. Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, Han says I'm an absolute animal for, where should I put you? An absolute animal for taking all of these in one go. And to be fair, she's probably right. Very good description. This actually looks quite a lot today. I think I've done more than this before though. But there are 9 capsules there. I wouldn't recommend this at home, guys, because it may lead to choking. But I'm just going to show you how ruthless I am and how much I want this. Done. Maybe that's 2 sips, slightly cheating, but okay, I'm gonna die. That is how, no, I'm not even gonna promote that. Take your supplements, vitamins, minerals, capsules in a very safe manner. Don't do what I do, because there are and has been times where I have choked. Over and out. Actually, what we do next, let me update you. We are going to walk to Tesco to get the rice. We are going to finish off check-ins. We are then going to have pre-workout meal. And we might actually have some of this today, because I'm going to take you with us to the gym. I'm going to have some pump product. I don't need to get it out. Just to have a little look at how things are looking. I think sometimes it's, at this stage now, and I think this is the beauty of this. I'll talk about this. Actually, why do I always say I'll talk about this later on? Let's just talk about it now. The beauty of bodybuilding is I know what I looked like for my photo shoot 2 years ago. I know what I looked like my photo shoot previous years. But the beauty of having built new muscle tissue, you don't really know how you're going to look this time round. And, going back to my old photo shoots, I never actually hit certain poses like I'm hitting now. And, to see and remember how I felt and how I looked on them days of the shoots or holidays, whatever it might be, you don't remember. You can see pictures, but you don't remember how you feel. And I think that's an exciting part of this. You can, you don't know what you're going to look like until obviously the weeks go by. So that'll be exciting. So I'm going to take some pump product and do a bit of posing for you as well at the end of this video.
Made it to the gym, very bright gym today, for push and arms, first session of the week, push and arms 1, which is mainly delt focused. Starting off with machine lateral raises. I'm going to take you through the session, some parts of it anyway. Just a little quick tip, if you feel like your gym sessions are taking forever, one thing that will speed it up is not having huge rest periods in between your warm-up sets. You know, just do a warm-up set, go straight on to the next warm-up set, maybe one more, probably should do a couple more before you start the full session. You don't need to do as many as you go through the session, of course, but you know, you don't need to be having rest periods between your warm-up sets, just go from one weight to the next. And then that way, you know, you're gonna reduce the time in the gym and actually make the time that you are in the gym a lot more effective as well, because you're gonna be a lot more mentally ready to actually execute these exercises with full conviction and intensity. So machine lateral raises up first. 10 reps last time, 10 to beat. Boom. 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 Right.
Wish this was tomorrow because when my haircut tomorrow, I'll look at the trumpet. Come on. That's good. Come on. Love it. Really good. Come on. Very good. Come on. Good. Yeah. Good. Come on. Yep, up.
This has been an absolute bastard for about 3 weeks now. Can't get past 8 reps on this weight. Hopefully with you guys watching, it'll give me a bit of accountability and motivation to push through. I'm also gonna have to go headphones for this one because I need to beat 8 reps, as simple as that. 9 reps would be perfect. Dave is on. If anyone's interested. Alright, I need to get in the zone now. Boom. Little tip, if you ever use cuffs for lateral raises, cables specifically, if you're doing a lion lateral raise or even a stud lateral raise with cuffs, what you might find is if you have cuffs like this, when you're coming into this kind of shortened position at the top, the cuffs will slip up and down your forearm and on your wrist. So good little tip or hack is to wear lifting kind of straps or wrist supports or wrist cuffs, whatever you want to call them, around your wrist while you're doing it. So straps that you'd wear for kind of press movements, and it allows the cuffs to stay nicely on the forearm without it sliding. That's feeling a bit light. The only issue is though, much like an Instagram post that you might have seen recently, oh god, is getting out with the bastards. It's a fucking workout in itself, excuse my French. But if you do have a training partner or are lucky enough to have a training partner, this is where they can be very useful. So we're gonna have a 30-second rest and then we'll jump straight into this top set. A little bit heavier than last week because that felt relatively easy. I'm pretty certain this is going to be one of them moments where you think, oh, that felt light, put the weight up, and this is going to feel like a fucking ton of bricks. We only need 10 reps though, to be fair. Let's see what we can do. Oh yes, that's easy. Boom. 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 Too easy. 6. Ooh, come on. That'll do. Stuck. Come on, you little bastard. I counted 12, 13. Wow, I'm bad at counting. Good job of filming all my sets. Good have a Scooby. How many I got then? Definitely more than 10 though.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working, never stops.
Session boxed. Not a bad little pump. I feel like the chest could be a little bit more pumped. Oops, sorry if that's gone a bit muffled. But chest was a little bit earlier on in the session. Gonna do a bit of posing for you. Not that I'm not doing that now, but I'll have to put some music over this because the mic will just go funny. Definitely getting leaner. I mean, you'd hope so, wouldn't you? The amount of effort that I'm putting into this. Be gutted if I was getting fatter. Right, proper posing now. Headphones on. Enjoy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the first session of the week boxed off. Push and arms done. Pretty progressive session overall. A few lifts progressed, a few lifts maintained. But I think only one lift that I regressed on. I don't know. You saw the whole session, so I can't remember what I said I regressed on. But I think it was the second set on Smith shoulder press and possibly triceps. But I think everything else went pretty well. So yeah, feeling good. Back home, food, bit more work. Then back to the other gym for cardio tonight, but I'm waiting for Han for that, so she gets some movement in. But yeah, hopefully, I can't remember. I'm so bad at this, and I will get better at this. But I need to remember what I've recorded and what I've spoken about, or else it's just going to be like repeating myself. Channel, hashtag, shut up. Anyway, posing just then. Did I speak? Can't remember. If you train as hard as I do in the gym, or as you should in the gym, you'll realise that your brain doesn't quite function post-workout. And if you're listening to this and know what I mean, you know what I mean. So anyway, I'm pretty sure I said this at the start, but back home now. Food. That's the only thing you need to know. Take care. Bye-bye. Here she is, my little Gymshark athlete.
Gymshark? This is Adenola.
Adenola, sorry. We're off to do cardio. And this is Hannah, my girlfriend, who I'd promised I'd get on each episode of the Prep Series vlog. So welcome.
Welcome.
What are your views on...
Welcome
What are
to Easy Chat.
What are your views on prep so far? Being a girlfriend of
Hard work.
a bodybuilder. Hard work? For who?
Me.
Why has it been hard for you?
No, it's just like... It is hard for me.
We don't go on city breaks anymore. We don't go out for food anymore.
No,
we don't
it's
drink.
little things. It's like we don't eat together.
There's always
That, and
plenty
like-
of chicken and rice for you.
No, but like breakfast, like on a weekend we normally sit and eat together, but we don't really do that. I feel like it's... I can't explain it. You're making me out like it shouldn't be hard for me.
I'm joking. It is. We miss out on having meals together, which doesn't
It's like-
sound like much for most people, but when you're in a couple...
Our life revolves around meals, like
Yeah, true.
in or out of prep.
Dates.
Like out of prep, dates, where we
Out the
go,
window.
weekends away, things we do in the day, whatever. But then prep, our life revolves around food because you've got to eat at a certain time, or we've got to get back from somewhere because you've got to eat, or you've got to be at the gym at a certain time, or you take half the day at the gym.
Doesn't sound great, does
So
it? We're not selling it to you.
We don't really have a life outside
But
of
that
it at the
aside,
minute.
she has been very supportive and has been since day one with everything that I do. So I do appreciate it. And we will return back to normal life very soon, probably in about 5 weeks. How's that sound? We'll go on holiday, I promise.
I'm on a countdown.
But yeah, it's challenging. It tests relationships, and I think for a lot of people, bodybuilders anyway, I'd say typically they will have a partner, girlfriend, wife who does it with them, coinciding with them, which obviously makes it a lot easier. Hannah obviously does not. But that being said, she's still a good cardio buddy. We used to be training partners, didn't we?
Yeah, now I work.
Now she has a job where she can't be at the gym at certain times, unlike she used to. But yes.
No, I used to be a bit more flexible because I used to work from home, but now I don't.
Yeah, that was it. But yeah, jokes aside, she has been supportive, and I'm sure
I am the rock, I'm the glue.
she will continue to be supportive.
And wherever he places, I am to thank.
You can't actually say you've prepped many meals this time. No, like last photo shoot, you prepped pretty much all my food, didn't you? You do my eggs in the morning for a few days worth. That's about it. Everything else is me.
I do all your washing up as well.
Only washing up. Anyway, yeah, you just saw the push session. Now we're off to gym number 2, which I think we'll be cancelling soon, won't we? Because it's extortionate prices. 104 quid a month for cardio. Not really worth it. Cardio time, Stairmaster time. You got your headphones?
Yes.
And then we will sit down, light the fire, have tea, and watch. What are we watching? Love Island.
And that other thing, what's it called?
Easily Pleased? Please Me? Something like that. See, probably won't see you in the gym, to be fair. I don't want to take the camera in, so see you later. And just like that, we are back. Cardio done. 30 minutes for me. 35-ish. 40 minutes for you. And I did abs. I do like the ab machine in there. I won't attach a video to it. It's too much effort. But it's one of the ab crunches that you hold on to. I mean, I could do. You know the ones I mean. I've used it before. But I kind of do a shortened range crunch and then a lengthened range crunch in Meritor. Cardio feedback?
Yeah, all good. It's so easy. Why anyone would choose anything other than the Stairmaster?
That is our choice, isn't it? Stairmaster. Easy. That's my number one. It's the one I tell all my clients to use. It's easy.
I forget I'm even on it, to be honest.
It's very
Just watch YouTube and...
minimal on the fatigue, on even the legs. Your heart rate gets up pretty effortlessly, doesn't it? Like you have it on setting 1, 2, 3, etc.
I have it on 4.
4. And that is the beauty of it. If you were to do like an exercise bike, you have to keep pedaling to keep the heart rate to a certain level, whereas the Stairmaster, you can set the intensity itself. So it's a win-win. Anyway, that was what I was going to say, wasn't it? I am doing 60 minutes cardio a week, and I spread that up into 2 30-minute Stairmasters per week. At the minute. I will tell you my current training day and rest day macros and calories. They're on the screen now. By no means copy that, it doesn't make any difference to you. But I thought I'd let you know, because then in 4 weeks you'll see what they are again, and whether there's been any drastic changes. But I think we're going to wrap the first episode of Prep Series Road to Stage. We're going to finish it now.
Really?
Yeah, do you want to tell the people to subscribe, like and comment?
Subscribe, comment, do it all. Give him your love. He's making an effort. He's really posting. You know, he's cute.
See you later, guys.